I want. Burn! Damn it, burn! Oh, God.
Stewart, open up for the police!
Will you please just leave me alone?
Why did you leave the hospital?
I couldn't go through with it. I know Margot wanted me to. I couldn't.
I have orders to bring you to headquarters to file a complaint against your rapist.
No. You can't do that. I can't. You can't make me do that. I can't.
Detective Hughes said you would. She's planning to arrest him.
Oh, my God. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, no. Sit.
Look, I don't know what this is all about.
This is about rape, Diego. You're here to answer questions about the assault on Emily Stewart.
That's crazy. Why would I rape anyone? I'm about to marry the most wonderful woman I've ever known.
Someone's been in here. Like today.
Yeah, well, they're not here now. Our orders are to seal this place up as is. Come on, let's just get to it. Come on.
You know, something's weird.
It's probably just one of Lucinda's slaves taking a lunch break while they're carting out the last of the wine. They pretty much emptied that place out, huh?
Yeah, it's creepy, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, after tonight, no one's getting in here.
As the world turns. Brought to you today by Folgers Crystals. Folgers, the best part of waking up.
Why switch from this freeze-dried to decaffeinated Folgers Crystals? Folgers isn't just darker. It's so dark, so rich, it'll surprise you. It looks more like dark, rich ground roast coffee, but it's not magic. It's just darker. It's decaffeinated Folgers Crystals. Yet another reason to switch from this freeze-dried to dark, rich Folgers Crystals. Folgers looks more like dark, rich ground roast coffee, but the freeze-dried costs about $1 more. Folgers Crystals. Pocket the difference in an instant.
When you have more than one child, the older one needs to be a good role model. Tonight, my older son's doing the dishes, and he's setting a great example for his little brother. Scrubbing everything, even the tea stains.
No matter who does the dishes, Cascade does the dirty work. Cascade helps remove repeated microwave tea stains other detergents can leave behind.
Perfect. I hope you watched him closely.
Fight stains, spots, Cascade.
Oh, my throat.
Sounds like a NyQuil kind of cold, Dave.
NyQuil's for tonight. The boss needs this now.
You mean a NyQuil kind of guy like you doesn't know about Dayquil?
Well, what about...
That does nothing for coughs or headaches. What you need is a more complete kind of medicine.
If you love the complete relief of NyQuil, you'll love its non-drowsy daytime version called Dayquil.
I hear no sounds of suffering, Dave.
Because I'm a Dayquil kind of guy.
Vicks Dayquil, the non-drowsy stuffy head, sore throat, coughing fever, so you can get through your day medicine.
Where were you yesterday morning?
You're making a big mistake.
Were you at the EAS office? Is there anyone to verify your whereabouts yesterday morning? You know, you're not very smart trying to stonewall a cop. We don't like that.
What do you want?
Do you deny being at EAS yesterday morning? Do you deny the assault on Emily Stewart in her office?
Did Emily say that? She's actually going to press charges against me.
You see, you didn't do a very good job scaring her off.
I just didn't realize how desperate she was.
Being raped will do that to a person.
There was no rape. Look, Emily and I had a thing going when I first came into town. It didn't mean anything. Well, At least not to me. It's been over for a few months now.
You know, I could care less about your love life. And we're not talking about mutual consent.
Emily came on to me. She wanted to pick up where we left off, but when I told her I was in love with Lily, she got real jealous.
So your point is that Emily Stewart is lying and she simply wanted to rekindle a relationship with you?
No. What I'm saying is that Emily Stewart is a very disturbed young woman. I guess with losing her job and all, she needed someone to lash out at. You know, in a way, I blame myself. Maybe I should have seen it coming. If I would have said something to her, I could have let her down easier.
All right, that's it. I don't want to hear any more.
Really, I was just so involved with myself.
Said shut up. I am not going to listen to any more of your sanctimonious bull.
You wanted me to explain.
I don't buy one word of it. Do you understand me, Diego? Not one word.
How you doing?
Oh. I didn't know anyone was here.
I know this must be a hell of a shock. I'm sorry you have to watch it.
Well, Margot said I had to come down, so...
Yes. We're putting you in a terrible position, Lily. I wish we didn't have to.
No. No, you have to do your job. I mean, the police can't let anything... No, what I mean is, you're doing the right thing. I mean, it would just be horrible. And if Diego were indicted, it would just be awful. We'd have to postpone the wedding, and I would just feel terrible. This is a very serious charge. You have to get to the bottom of it.
You're being very understanding. Most brides wouldn't see it that way.
Well, I don't want Diego to get any special treatment. For his sake. You have to clear this up. You have to find out what he did or didn't do. That's all. What's going on in there?
I'm going to leave you here for a minute to think. There's going to be an officer right outside. What's going on? No, I'm not going to do it, Margot. You cannot make me do it.
What? I just need you to sign some papers so I can
No, I can't. I can't. You cannot arrest Diego.
I thought you went home.
But you haven't answered my question yet, Ryder. Ryder, what's going on with you and Diego?
I told you I did an errand for him.
What errand, Ryder? You slipped an envelope under Mike's door and then you ran like you were scared to death. Now, what kind of errand is that?
What is this, huh? When did you start spying on me?
I'm not spying on you.
And what do you call it? Huh? You tailed me to the men's store, you followed me to Mike's. How would you feel if I did something like that to you?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, not good.
Well, I'll tell you this, Ryder. If you asked me about anything that I was doing with anyone, I would tell you because I don't have anything to be ashamed of. Now, can you say the same?
Nikki, lay off.
Why can't you just level with me, Ryder?
Because what I'm doing is none of your business.
Yeah, it is. If it gets you arrested.
Welcome back. You're doing beautifully.
I am.
Yeah. You got this recovering from surgery a bit knocked.
Thanks.
The only bad thing is what it's done to John's ego. Man is going all over the place bragging about it.
I'm simply giving credit where credit's due.
Hate to be a downer, you two. I don't feel so hot.
Well, you just had major surgery. Perhaps you ought to give your body a couple of days to recover.
The operation was successful? Really?
Oh, listen. You know, with heart patients, usually they do very well, or else they start to have complications right away. And with you, we've had absolutely no problems.
The worst is behind you. All you have to do now is get better.
And there's no time like the present to start. I want you to try some breathing for me.
Thought I already was.
Yeah. I want to teach you, or try to teach you, a technique in taking deep breaths that will kind of counteract the effects of the surgery and the anesthesia. And I'm going to put this pillow here, okay? All right. And I want you to try to hold on to it like so. And the last thing you want to do right now is to move.
Yeah.
This will support your incision. All right.
Oh, God, what is that?
This is called an incentive spirometer, and you're going to breathe into it.
Why?
Well, we've got to make sure that you can breathe deeply enough to inflate your lungs. It's standard post-op procedure. Nothing to worry about.
Here's what you do. You take the straw, you put it in your mouth, and you inhale. Inhale, got it? Inhale.
Yeah.
And if you do it properly, that little ball is going to go up and bounce on the top there. Then I want you to cough and clear your lungs completely. Now, you're going to feel some discomfort, but we're going to have to do this. Otherwise, we run the risk of maybe contracting pneumonia. So, come on, give it a try. Inhale. Ooh.
Oh, hurt.
It's your incision.
No, here inside.
No, Kim, it's not your heart. Your heart doesn't have nerve endings that would produce a pain like that.
We had to go through the rib cage in order to do the surgery, so the area of pain is going to be the chest, right?
That's all?
That's all. It's the external incision that's hurting right now. We've given you antibiotics. This will be no infection. We'll give you some medication for the pain.
You sure that's it?
I'm positive.
Look, you may not feel terrific, but inside you're better than new.
As a receptionist, I try to help our patients feel comfortable, like Kate. The first time she came here, she had a cavity. To protect against this, our dentist recommends Crest. Crest can actually help reverse the early stage of tooth decay, like this weak spot, because the fluoride in Crest's patented formula penetrates the weak spot and can actually help stop a cavity from forming. And more dentists have their very own kids flushed with Crest than all others combined.
Hey, Mom, no cavities.
The dentist's choice is Crest Protection.
It's your time to shine with Pantene Pro V hairspray, the healthy spray with all-day hold. I used to think hairspray made my hair dull. Pro V gives you the hold you need, plus the healthy shine you love. The exclusive Pro Vitamin formula penetrates, actually improving your hair, your hold, your shine. Pantene Pro V hairspray from the complete Pro V styling collection for hair so healthy, it shines. Get a hold on it.
We do everything together. In this family, it's just me and Mom. We share responsibilities. We even share clothes. Money's tight. Everything's got to go further. Clothes have got to last, no matter how many times you wash them.
Intensified Tide Ultra 2. A unique cleaning system washes away many tough stains better than leading detergents and helps clean away the fuzz that can make cottons look old.
When clothes look new, it's like a whole new attitude.
Tide Ultra 2. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
I mean, it was this thin, but it wasn't until we had passed the same exact sign for the billionth time that I found out how terrific Always Ultra Thins were. Like, it worked better than any regular thick maxi in the civilized world.
Compared to those leading thick maxis, Always Ultra locks away moisture better. Its super absorbent core traps moisture inside to help give you way better protection.
They're amazing. You learn so much when you travel.
Always Ultra Thin with wings. Cleaner, drier, protects even better.
Music's biggest night is coming to CBS. Who will win Best Male Pop Vocal? It's the 39th Annual Grammy Awards, CBS February 26th.
You really can't be doing much better. But if you feel lousy, it's allowed.
So weak.
No, it is definitely allowed, particularly after what you've been through.
I hate this feeling.
Well, it's going to go on for a while. You know, until you heal, you can't be as active as you were before, and if you don't have that much activity, it's always going to produce feelings of weakness.
Great.
We'll get you out of bed and get you on your feet as soon as possible.
How soon?
Well, I like to see a patient maybe sitting up and in a chair at the end of the second day. On the third day, maybe a little shuffle off to the bathroom, or maybe down the hallway or something. We'll see just how far we can drive you, okay?
Tyrant.
Well, we're talking recuperation here. If you wanted a vacation, you should have gone on a cruise.
That was plan A.
You're also going to be meeting with the cardiac rehabilitation staff for a couple of days, you know. They'll be increasing your activity gradually. They maybe even give you a couple of one-pound weights to throw around, maybe a little exercise band before you leave. But we will always monitor your blood pressure and your pulse just to make sure that you're not going overboard.
Busy schedule.
Yeah, it'll be very, very busy. They'll outline an exercise plan for you to continue along when you get home. That'll be very important. You'll learn how to take your own pulse and stuff like that. Plus, you're going to have to meet with the dietitian. We're going to have some discussions about changing your eating habits. I'm afraid you're off sodium and cholesterol for the rest of your life.
Are you okay?
What is that sound? Did you hear it?
What sound?
This funny clicking sound. What is that?
You back to that again? Look, I am not gonna get arrested.
Ryder, I'm not just talking about the auto parts here, okay? I have heard my dad discussing this guy, okay? They're going after him. They have stuff on him.
What stuff?
I don't know what stuff, but whatever it is, it's really bad, okay? Like, it could get him arrested. They are really going after him, Ryder.
So what?
So, after everything that's happened, you shouldn't be getting involved with someone like that.
You know what? That's for me to decide, okay?
Yes, you're right. It is for you to decide. You know what? I think you should know what's going down first.
Well, now you've told me, so thanks.
What is wrong with you? Why are you being such a jerk?
Look, I am just not gonna run my life on what your dad says.
No, I am saying this, Ryder. Don't you want me to care what happens to you?
Of course I do.
And tell me, what was in that envelope? Ryder, I saw Diego give it to you. Ryder, stop it, Ryder! Stop it! Ryder, I saw Diego give you the envelope. I saw you slip it under Mike's store. Now, what was in it?
Lay off.
No, I'm not gonna lay off Ryder now. Are you gonna answer me or not? Fine. If you won't, maybe Mike will.
What? No, you can't go to Mike.
Now, watch me, Ryder.
Look, why can't you just leave this alone? Huh?
Because I know who your friends are, even if you don't.
With any luck, we'll be done in an hour. What do you think? Hey, Mike. Earth to Mike.
What?
Where you been, man? You haven't said a word since we started this job.
I know. I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
It's just that letter I got from Spain. Driving me nuts.
You still think it's bogus, huh? Here.
Oh, I know it's bogus. Somehow Diego worked it out so that letter I got said that he has no record of his birth. Yeah, right. You know, that's a lie.
So how'd he pull it off?
Oh, that's just making me crazy. Been right on this guy's heel. He beat me again. It's like no matter what I do, he's just right there. He gets there first.
Yeah, well, that's because he has one advantage. Everyone else plays by the rules. He doesn't give a hell what happens. Doesn't care what happens to people.
Oh, he plays by rules. His rules.
Yeah, well, I'd like to take those rules and bend them back on him someday.
Oh, yeah, payback for Diego Santana. I'd love to see that one. Mark, I gotta tell you, I'm glad you know what's up, because it has been helpful.
Yeah, well, I haven't done anything yet.
Well, it's just a lot easier knowing that you're not alone. Put a lot of weight on my shoulders doing this by myself. And now that Lily is trying to nail Diego on her own, I gotta tell you, it is a big help.
Well, Lily does what she wants to, man. There's no stopping her.
Well, I promised Luke I would protect her, and it's up to me to make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Lily has that effect on people, that's for sure.
Well, and now Lucinda's, who knows where or what she's doing.
Yeah, well, wherever she is, it's a sure bet she's not hanging around waiting for you to help her, Mike.
Oh, yeah, well, not like my help has done anyone any good, you know?
Oh, come on. Cut yourself some slack, man. You've done everything you can.
Yeah. I've been on this case for months now, and I'm exactly where I started.
I know. It's got to be frustrating.
I am tapped out of fresh ideas. I don't know where to look now. Look, we better get moving. I don't want to be here all night, all right?
Hey, stop. What was that?
If you're a puppy, you've got to wonder what there is to look forward to after this. Thank goodness there's Purina Puppy Chow with chicken protein. It's the taste puppies love, from the brand that's raised more puppies than any other. Purina Puppy Chow with chicken protein. Just when a puppy figures life will never get any better, it does.
Every week, the Wilsons ate Chef Boyardee until one day a can of new Superiore ravioli dropped into Mrs. Wilson's bag. Superiore had a richer sauce and plumper ravioli. In fact, it's preferred nearly 2-to-1. New Superiore from Franco-American.
What, you're not eating oatmeal?
This is oatmeal.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's toasted oatmeal, all right?
You're putting the oatmeal in the toaster?
I don't toast the oatmeal. Quaker toasts the oatmeal. Look, Quaker toasted oatmeal.
Delicious oatmeal flakes with crunchy oatmeal clusters. It's oatmeal, but it's toasted.
The makers of Children's Tylenol Cold know that when kids get colds, it's one symptom on top of another.
I'm all snuffled up and I'm burning hot. My throat gets all red and my nose drips and drips a lot. I hate that. It goes achoo, achoo.
Children's Tylenol Cold Plus Cough is all you need. It's the only brand of kids' medicine that relieves all their cold symptoms.
This is my mom when I'm feeling better.
Children's Tylenol Cold Plus Cough, the only one you need.
The Spauldings of Springfield.
What goes on in this family is absolutely deadly.
Motivated by power.
I will do whatever it takes to get what I want.
Driven by greed.
It's my company. I have every right to it.
And divided by suspicion.
You never know when they're going to cut you off at the knees.
Hold on and don't let go of the drama on Guiding Light.
What about the Simpson children? After the verdict, what's next for them? A report tonight.
Wait, there it is again. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Let's go check it out.
Never mind. Obviously, there's a reason why Lucinda wanted this place sealed up. Well, I know Lily's a big girl, and it's not my job to take care of her, but what? Well, you knew her before I did. You, think she's actually gonna walk down the aisle with that guy? If she figures that's the only way to get the information she needs. Who knows? It's a good question.
One of many. One of many.
Yeah, well, one thing about Lily, Mike, is she may look little and helpless, but when she wants something, watch out.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
I mean, I just wish I wish I knew how far she was gonna go.
I mean, is there a cutoff point? Is she gonna stop?
Mike,
I don't know. All right, I know. It's her choice, and there's nothing I can do about it.
That's right. That's right. You're driving yourself crazy.
You don't think she's gonna go on a honeymoon with him, do you?
I don't have a clue. And second-guessing her would be impossible. She probably doesn't even know how far she's gonna go when she gets there.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
Well, Mike, she's got to do what she's got to do. That's it.
All right. You're right.
So come on, can we get this thing done? I want to get out of here before midnight.
All right, man. I'm working.
You're making that sound. It's your heart.
Yeah. It's not unusual for a mechanical device to make a small audible sound. It's audible only to the wearer.
Oh, it is disturbing at first, but we've had great success with this valve.
Believe me, there's nothing to worry about, and the valve is functioning perfectly. Of course, we have to put you on an anticoagulant, but then that's standard treatment.
Why?
Maybe we shouldn't go through all of this.
Why do I have this anticoagulant thing?
Well, with a prosthetic valve, there's always a risk that blood clot formation can happen on the surface of the device. So we put you on an anticoagulant. That's a blood thinner to stop that from ever happening.
Forever?
You're going to be on that medication for the rest of your life.
What happens when I go home?
Well, before we send you home, we'll put you on a treadmill and we'll monitor you, We'll make sure that your heart can handle the level of exercise we've prescribed that you keep up at home. And then we send you on your way.
And then you'll be in an outpatient program here for several weeks after you leave.
How long?
6, 12 weeks. We will ask you when you do get home if you'll take your temperature every day for the first couple of weeks because a fever could indicate an infection. Then we'll be bringing you to the hospital 3 times a week to monitor your progress.
Okay. That I suppose I can deal with, but when do I get back to normal?
Well, we'll release you probably in about 10 days unless you're real good.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. It's this clicking thing. When does that stop?
Hopefully never.
You'll always have that.
You're going to be just fine.
You mean to tell me that I have to live the rest of my life with this? That changes everything.
The only thing it changes is your heart is working better than it ever did.
No. I'll never get back to what I was.
Thank God you won't. Because if you did, you'd be dead. And now you're alive. And you're with me. That's all we should care about.
I can't be part of this. No, Emily, you have to press the charges. No, I thought if I told you what happened, you could do it for me. You have to sign the complaint. You have to testify. I have to face it?
If we go to trial.
I can't do that, Margot. I can't do that.
Emily, all we have is your word. If the clothes you were wearing were torn, there's a possibility we might be able to use them as evidence of physical assault.
The clothes are gone. I burned the clothes. I burned the clothes.
What?
I can't do it. Touch them.
Oh, great.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, come on, Margot. You know better. I warned you.
Emily can handle this.
Well, I hope so, because right now, all you have to go on is her testimony.
You want me to get up on that stand while he's there, looking at me with those eyes? No way! Emily, you've got to do this, or else he's going to get away, all right? I can't do it. You don't understand. You don't understand how much this man scares me. He's hurt you. He's got to pay, Emily. I can't look at him. If I look at him, I'm going to start to panic. It's exactly the way he wants you to feel. You know what he said to me? He told me that nobody would believe me because of what I've done. He said that everybody in this town knows what I am. Come on, you know that he's doing that just because he wants to break. What if he's right? What if he's right? Okay, what if nobody believes me and he gets off? Then what?
Emily.
No, he's going to be mad at me and he's going to come after me.
Emily, that's why we have to put him behind bars, so he can't hurt you. It's the only way you'll be safe.
I gotta think about it. No, there's no time for that. There is no time for that, Emily. The longer the wait, it's harder.
Already lost.
I don't know. Yes, you do, Emily. You do. Come on. You cannot roll over and play dead. You've got to take your power back, Emily. Listen to me. Come on. You gotta fight it. You gotta fight it. You're a fighter. I know. You can fight. It'll feel so good to get him, won't it? Yes, it feels so good to get him. All right. And let's go to my desk, and I'll start the paperwork.
From the director of Sleepless in Seattle comes a story about the wonder of life.
You gotta learn to laugh.
The miracle of love and the power of pie.
I like them all.
I like you.
He's bringing a little bit of heaven to everyone on earth.
I love you.
Finally, an angel we can all believe in.
Remember what John and Paul said?
The Apostles?
No, the Beatles. All you need is love.
Michael, rated PG. Now playing.
Betty Crocker frosting. Maybe you like yours rich and creamy. Or maybe you like a softer, fluffier whipped frosting. Either way, Betty's got you covered. With Betty Crocker, life is sweet.
Tried Atwt AR yet? It's the only one that says right on its labeling it can prevent heartburn completely.
That's something Tagamet HB 200, Zantac 75, and Pepsid AC just don't claim. Accident AR. Proven it can prevent heartburn completely.
Millions, including me, use a great product to keep their hair shiny and manageable. But I was surprised, and I'm in the tip business. Its same organic moisturizers help heal chapped elbows. And get this, its natural protectants keep silver from tarnishing and take scuff marks off boots. What's been natural and organic for over 40 years? Alberto VO5 hairdressing. You think the VO5 people know about this?
VO5 hairdressing, natural hair care, and so much more.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
A baby is kidnapped by an IRA terrorist.
The terrorist is the child's father.
If the baby's not treated immediately, he could die.
All new Jag. Then, Dawn and Cheech must uncover a sex-crazed murderess.
I got no problem with that.
But could her next victim be Nash Bridges?
Duh. Let's rock.
Following Jag, it's all CBS tonight. This is a test of the emergency alert system.
Vinyl replacement windows from Sears can make a wonderful difference to your home. And you have a shot at getting them free in Sears' Take Your Best Shot Replacement Window Contest. Here's Tommy with the details.
Thanks, Bob. If your home could use replacement windows, we'll send you a brand new $2 bill for a picture of it. And if your picture's chosen by our advertising agency, you'll win a complete replacement window installation from Sears. If you're a homeowner, call us. We'll send you a $2 bill, along with an official entry form and an envelope to send us back a snapshot of your home. There's no obligation.
We asked several winners from last year how they felt.
I feel like this is my lucky year.
I feel that I'm very fortunate to win the contest.
I feel like we won the lottery.
I always said that I was lucky because I had such a nice wife.
Triple glass replacement windows from Sears will be installed on your home free if you're the winner of the Take Your Best Shot contest. Call right now for your free entry form and $2 bill. Then send us that snapshot of your house. 2 window installations will be given away.
Go ahead. Take your best shot. It might mean a complete set of vinyl replacement windows for your home from Sears.
CBS, welcome home.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Emily, Emily, don't let him come near her, Emily. Emily, don't let him do this to you. What are you doing here?
I came for Diego.
You can't marry him, Lily. You can't marry him.
Emily.
The man is evil.
Just calm down, okay?
No, do you know what he did to me? Do you know? I'll tell you.
No,
Want me to tell you what he
please
did?
don't.
I will.
Please
If
don't
it
tell
makes you see, I will tell you
Please
all the
stop.
details,
Please
okay?
just stop,
I have to
okay?
make you understand.
I understand. I do. I understand that you have your feelings towards Diego and I have my own.
Come on, listen. No, I have to make her listen.
I'm sorry.
No, you have to listen to me. Hear me.
I don't agree with you. I'm sorry.
You don't agree with me? How could you not agree with me? I got. Oh.
Lily, what are you doing here?
What's that? This is Jones' personal effects. I picked them up from the police station a while ago.
Well, you dropped this.
Thanks. This came in this morning. It's a credit card bill. Man, it must be overdue. They sent it to the cottage, and then they rerouted it here. Hey, check this out.
What?
There's a charge here for a parking garage.
So
And it's dated the night of November 21st.
that is...
That is the night that Jones died. Templeton said that Jones called her for someplace that night. She said she was onto a really big fish or something.
And then she had her accident.
If it was an accident, Mike.
True, very true. And hey, in that garage, do they have security cameras?
Tapes, that's it. They have to have tapes for that night.
Well, they should, if they have that kind of surveillance system.
Well,
You don't know.
Yeah, if Jones was there, it would have been picked up on one of the cameras.
Yeah, but maybe they erased the tape. You know, I mean...
Hey, maybe they didn't. I'll see ya. Hey, come on.
What are you doing standing out there? Come on in. What can I do for you?
Nothing. It's more like what I've done to you. Listen, Mike, I gotta be straight with you.
I knifed you in the back.
Hold on there. Your kitchen's not as clean as you think. You missed something. Your cleaner might not kill E. coli or salmonella. You never know where they might turn up. Lysol antibacterial kitchen cleaner not only cuts through grease, like the others do, it disinfects. So while the clean you get from Lysol antibacterial cleaner looks every bit as good, it feels a whole lot better. Till you have our word on it, you can't call it clean.
Wow, strawberry swirl cheesecake. She knows I'm trying to watch what I eat. Sure, Miss Nordic Track can eat whatever she wants, but I'll be a blimp if I look at cheesecake. She spent hours on this just to torture me. Okay, I'll just eat one bite. Ooh. Oh, ooh. She knew I couldn't resist.
Creamy cheesecake with half the fat from Jell-O No Bake.
Good, huh?
I'm so weak.
Jell-O No Bake reduced fat cheesecake.
Now you can get maximum protection that's 100% natural. Tampax Naturals tampons. The only leading tampon made from 100% cotton. Nothing else absorbs more naturally. Tampax Naturals tampons. Now available in new non-applicator. I'm not going to compromise on a laxative. I want one that's strong enough to work overnight, but also one that's gentle. That's why I choose Dulcolax.
Dulcolax is both strong and gentle. It's so effective, doctors recommend it more than Correctol and other leading brands. And Dulcolax has a special comfort coating to protect your stomach. Don't compromise on your laxative. Get strong, get gentle, get Dulcolax. And for strong and gentle relief in minutes, get Dulcolax suppositories.
Every week, the Wilsons ate Chef Boyardee until one day a can of new Superiore ravioli dropped into Mrs. Wilson's bag. Superiore had a richer sauce and plumper ravioli. In fact, it's preferred nearly 2-to-1. New Superiore from Franco-American.
You know, it's late. I'm gonna get out of here and let you get some sleep.
Ah. Not much chance of me getting sleep with this click, click, click thing going on inside of me.
You'll get used to it.
How? It's always there. Constant reminder.
Of what?
Something could go wrong.
It's a constant reminder of what's going right.
Oh, don't be so positive. This stupid thing really bothers me.
I know it does, but it'll get better.
I just want to stop listening.
You will. Just give it some time. And that sound will... it'll just become a part of you.
God. I'm like the crocodile in Peter Pan. Gee whiz.
Maybe I can help you a little bit here.
Oh, Lord, what are you going to do?
Well, sometimes a mattress acts like an echo chamber. Is that any better?
A little bit, I guess. Thank you.
Okay. Come on now. Keep those eyes closed.
Okay.
Did that crocodile ever get Captain Hook?
Don't remember.
Neither do I. I used to love to hear you tell that story to Chris. Peter Pan. And Wendy. And the Lost Boys. Good night, my darling.
Came as soon as I heard. Do you need anything? I mean, a lawyer or a bail or...
No, nothing like that. Thank you.
I just want to be here for you, help you.
No, I don't need any help. I shouldn't be here. I'm just sorry you have to see me under these circumstances.
What's wrong? What are they doing to you?
It's Emily. She's accusing me of assaulting her.
What? Why would you do something like that?
Well, I don't know. She's jealous. She wants to get back at me. Who knows what goes on in her head?
Are you saying they brought you down here because of something she said?
Without any other proof. Can you believe that? I'm telling you, that's why I want to get out of this town. Everyone is against me. They all hate me.
Well, people are wrong. Remember what I said to you? If you come clean about your past, then people can't misjudge you this way, sweetheart.
And I will. I will tell you everything as soon as we're married.
But don't you see, by holding on to your past, then people just become suspicious of you?
You don't suspect me, though, do you? You don't believe this?
No. No, of course not. It's all lies. I know that. That's all it is.
Come on, Hal. Emily's telling the truth. I can feel it.
Margot, we can't go with your gut on this.
Come on, just give me a little time to turn her around. Please, please, just don't release Diego.
I don't have any choice, Margot. Emily wasn't examined at the hospital. She burned all her clothes. Now she refuses to sign a complaint. We haven't got any evidence against this man.
We will. We'll have her testimony.
Oh, not according to her, you won't.
Hal, please.
Margot, I'm sorry. I don't like it any more than you do, but the book says you have to let him go.
No, Hal.
Diego walks.
You want something?
Hi. Those cameras, they record everything that goes on in the garage, right?
Yeah, so?
Do you keep your security tapes?
What's it to you if we do?
Well, I'm investigating a crime, and we believe there may be some connection to something that happened here in this garage.
Look, I run this place. If there was any funny stuff going on here, I think I know about it.
I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I just need to know what happened on the night of November 21st. If you don't mind, I'd like to see your tapes for that night.
You a cop?
No, not exactly.
You gotta get out of here.
Oh, come on, man. I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out here.
Why the hell should I?
Why should you? Because I'm the guy that's gonna give you $100 to let me take a look at those tapes.
November 21st was months ago. Do you have any idea what kind of a pain it would be to go back through all those tapes?
Jeez, I'm sorry. Maybe this might help ease your suffering just a little bit. What do you think?
I'm not promising a thing.
Condition red. Redness or bleeding along your gum line. Gingivitis. Use Listerine. Only germ-killing Listerine is clinically proven to help prevent gingivitis. Better dead than red. The power of prevention. Listerine.
What exactly is clean moisture? It's what you'll find in a new, even better Lubriderm. One that feels distinctly less greasy, even though it's working every bit as hard as always. New, cleaner feeling Lubriderm. See you later, alligator. Hello, clean moisture.
Before Infusium, I couldn't get my fingers through my hair. My hair looked like a fuzzball. And now it looks shiny, it looks healthy.
Infusium 23. It's the leave-in Amy believes in.
My hair was so damaged. It was like steel wool. And now it's shiny and smooth. Very surprised the first time I used Infusium.
It's the leave-in Jennifer believes in. Infusium 23 leave-in treatment corrects, restores, structurizes. After one use, hair looks healthy.
I control my hair now. My hair doesn't control me.
Infusium 23, the leave-in you'll believe in.
Now I am a believer.
For centuries, we've searched for the cure for wrinkles. The Steam Master from Sunbeam. With a healthy shot of steam every 2 seconds, it makes wrinkles disappear. Sunbeam. Now there's a bright idea.
Which cereal now carries the American Heart Association symbol? Cheerios. So want to take steps which may help reduce the risk of heart disease? Start with a diet low in saturated fat and cholesterol, including...
It's the softest bath tissue you'll touch. It's Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft. With 24% more cottony soft fibers than the leading premium brand. So much more. It makes a difference you can see for a softness you can feel. Pamper yourself and your family like never before with luxurious Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft. Feel what the softest feels like.
I have to release you. You're free to go for now.
Wait, Detective. I do believe an apology is in order.
Diego,
No, not for me. I don't care about myself. But do you have any idea how upsetting this has been for my fiancé?
I'm really very sorry about all of this, Lily.
I understand.
See, I told you they'd never be able to make those lies stick. Look, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Where do I sign for my stuff?
Desk clerk.
You know, it must be real rough having one of your own fall apart like that. You've been, gosh, so admirable keeping her on.
What are you talking about?
Well, Margot Hughes. I heard she was a great cop before the plane crash, but, well, you know, I can understand her kind of losing it. But it must be real rough having to mop up every time she blows it like this, huh?
I'm sorry. I tried to hold him here as long as I could, but Hal's right. We've got nothing to hold him with.
If only Emily had signed that complaint.
She's terrorized by him. I'm going to have to put a patrol car outside her place.
I guess the way I defended him didn't help either, huh?
No, I'm sure it didn't help her overhearing that.
I didn't have any choice, Margot. I was just hoping that maybe that she would
just let everything go that she knows about him. I was hoping that, too.
If she had charged him with rape, he'd have to stay in town. The way things look now, I have to go through with my plan.
Well, Lily, you better pray to God that he confesses, or you're going to be walking down the aisle with the murderer.
No, I just realized I'm still wearing the tux that I had in the store. Isn't that wild?
They must think it's a goner by now.
Oh, boy. Well, obviously, it's not bad luck for this bride to see her groom and his clothing before the wedding. You did it for me again.
I didn't do anything.
You're here. Now I'm free. You're my lucky charm.
Diego, he gave me this number. He said it was a friend of his who deals in auto parts. All I had to do was call the guy, and he fixed me up. No charge.
What, his pal gave you free parts?
No. Diego said to put it on his tab. I know. I should have suspected something. I mean, Nick did right away. But Diego said not to worry, and then I just started paying him back when I started winning. Mike, he made it so easy.
You want a race, I know.
So anyway, the other day he stopped by, and he says, you know, I gotta do this favor for him, and if I don't, I'm in big trouble because the parts I'm getting from his buddy are hot. And he was gonna blow the whistle on me.
Nice. So, what's the favor?
Stake out your house and wait for an envelope that was coming from Spain, and then give it to him so he could look at it.
I don't believe this. He got his hooks in my own crew. What? Why didn't you come to me when he tempted you? Why?
I'm sorry. Hey, look, I was scared, all right? All right? I didn't want Nicky to find out. I caved, all right? I caved. Look, I feel like dirt if it helps any.
No, not much.
Look, Mike, I know this is no excuse, all right? But things have been really, really rough for me ever since I moved to this town. I got arrested for just trying to do the right thing, and I still feel like the cops are just waiting for me to sneeze wrong, man. You don't know what that's like.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do.
Just wish I hadn't have freaked. But Aunt Kim, she was going into surgery, and I was just so afraid of losing Nick. But I brought the envelope back to you right after Diego was done looking at it, so I hope I didn't mess things up.
Hang on here. Hang on. When Diego had that envelope, was he ever out of your sight? Ever?
Well, now that I think about it, yeah, he was, but only for like a couple of seconds.
I'm gonna kill him.
In years past, Jim rode in search of the magical blend of seasonings for his wife's chili for days, even months, until his wife discovered the magical blend of seasonings in Bush's Chili Magic Regional Favorites, and now just adds meat and tomatoes for great-tasting homemade chili. No longer must Jim ride in search of seasonings. Too bad his wife didn't discover Chili Magic sooner. New Chili Magic. 4 regional flavors, 4 magical blends of seasonings.
Millions, including me, use a great product to keep their hair shiny and manageable. But I was surprised, and I'm in the tip business. Its same organic moisturizers help heal chapped elbows. And get this, its natural protectants keep silver from tarnishing and take scuff marks off boots. What's been natural and organic for over 40 years? Alberto VO5 hairdressing. You think the VO5 people know about this?
VO5 hairdressing, natural hair care, and so much more.
As long as this thing's been going, we've been chasing it. It's an obsession with us.
We've gone days without seeing anything.
Stop now!
Yeah, over there.
It's a woodchuck.
Nothing, right?
It's a woodchuck.
Sorry. It keeps going, and therefore you yourself have to keep going and going.
Just because you wear lipstick doesn't mean he has to.
Revlon creates Color Stay, color that stays on your lips hour after hour.
And won't kiss off on him.
Revlon Color Stay Lip Color. Revlon.
It was later than this. Wait, that's it.
Not bad, you know. Her car?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You know, I probably have grounds to sue for harassment. Oh, poor Emily, she's in such lousy shape. I figure, shouldn't bother pressing charges.
It's very big of you.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that matters now is that by this time next week, Lily and I will be married.
Well, at least that's the way I'm hoping it's going to go.
Lily, we are getting married on Valentine's Day. We agreed on that.
I know, and that's what I want too, but...
But what? What could possibly get in the way of our being married on the 14th?
Well, you know, we've made all these plans, and it wasn't right for my mother to try to ruin it, but do you really expect me to be able to get married without my mother there?
Harder.
I'm trying.
something in the soup. I went out just after you, and then I guess he put us there. What?
Why?
Why? I mean, why didn't he kill us? I don't understand how that man's mind works. It just...
He must have some plan for us, Lucinda.
Oh.
I just wish we could figure out what it is.
Oh, hold on. Am I having a mirage? Is that door? Is that ajar?
He must have been interrupted and forgot to lock it.
I'm coming. I have it.